that special somebody, hey, if you that special somebody, you ain't gotta worry about me saying names, I won't tell nobody. You ain't gotta worry about me playing games like it's Atari.
Hi, my name is Mel B, and since summer is fast approaching, I just wanted to come to you guys with some ideas about places that are fully accessible, and not only accessible but fun, because a lot of things are not specifically tailored to disabilities and people with them. But I tried to make a list of things that were fun and exciting, but also fully accessible. And my home city is Toronto, so they're Toronto based, but I'm sure you guys can find these type of things all over the world. I have a lot of friends in Georgia and New York, so I tried to make my list as general so it could be tailored to just about anybody from anywhere, because inclusivity should be diverse and it should be accessible to everybody. So let's just jump right into the list, and here we go. So number one, I've never personally done this, but I'm definitely excited, especially since I heard there's one in my city, which I've heard about the beach, but I didn't know it was accessible. So Woodbine Beach is a fully accessible beach. They have ramps. They have boards that you could actually sit on if you want to get out your chair and just look at the view. And it's just, the deck's accessible. You guys can get in and out of the water very easily. Woodbine Beach, and I'm pretty sure every city has at least one accessible beach. If not, then shame on them. But the next one is, you can never go wrong with going out to eat. There's accessible restaurants everywhere. And the way how I do it is, I will treat myself once a month, go to a new spot, that new restaurant that opened, the one that your friend's talking about. Like me, I want to go to Captain Boyle. Maybe I have to make a video about it. But I'm not sure if they're accessible, so I guess I'll be making a review and kind of seeing how it goes, because, they're semi-accessible, fully accessible. Some places you don't need an elevator, but then they don't have a push button. So that I would call semi-accessible. But restaurants, yeah, you can never go wrong. Always something to do. There's so many different types. And yeah, so we all know that. So the third one is, I know that this might sound childish and some people might not be into it, but there's no age limit for amusement parks. And me personally, I'm a big kid, so I'll be that girl that's like 30 and still going on that behemoth. I don't know what roller coaster's in, because it's been years since I've been to an amusement park. But Canada's Wonderland is here, and I think there's a Wet and Wild, which is, I don't know. I've never been personally, but it's supposed to be fully accessible. And I'll tell you guys the trick. A lot of people don't know this, but there's a lot of perks to being disabled. When I went to Wonderland a couple of years ago, me and 4 friends or 4 family members with me don't have to wait in line. Of course, now that I'm older, my mom says the right thing to do is just wait. Everybody's waiting. But if she's not there, I'm going in, and that's my perk. And I already have to deal with so much rude people, so much bullshit. So if I'm gonna cut in the line with you guys for one day, then that's what I'm gonna do. So you and 4 friends are usually allowed to go free if you're disabled. Not free, but free of waiting in line. And yeah, that was always good for me, because I didn't have to worry about the standing, the long waits, and it was just too much on my legs anyway. So that's just a little tip that you guys should know. I just had to add it on the list, because I know being disabled, this happens a lot, and there's not a lot we can do. Sometimes we'll find out that the place we want to go isn't accessible, or we're just not able to get out on a specific day. I don't know. And these things just happen. So stay in, sit out your patio, have a little barbecue, get a couple friends, have some snacks, and just, if you have a deck, go out on the deck. Summer is here, and, just stay out, go outside as much as possible. Doesn't matter how big or little it is, but that's the main goal. And okay, so this next one is honestly something I want to do this summer. You know, anybody could really do it, and it's so overlooked, I think. So it's concerts and theater shows and anything that, it could be anything really. If you're into comedy, if you know your girlfriend or best friends into um, musicians, I personally want to see Cupcake. She's coming to Toronto, and I love Cupcake. I'm a huge Cupcake fan. Some of these places are accessible, but the world hasn't really caught up to us or deemed it socially acceptable for us to be in places like these. And I know they make these places accessible, but our presence is few, if any, in places like bars and lounges and clubs. Like, I went to Moxie's for the first time, you know, because being disabled, club is crammed. It's, I don't know, people stare, and it's just not fun. So I just avoid it. But for my girl's birthday, I went there. I went to Moxie's, and they were pretty accommodating. Like, they gave us a booth that was easily accessible to the bathroom and exiting, and you know, they were just so accommodating. Like, anything we needed, they were supportive. I could ask them any questions, but again, I got the stares. It wasn't an environment for me, but that shouldn't stop you from sitting outside of a bar or going out with friends. This one is as much a tip as it is advice, and it's just simply to be cautious of who you're out with. You know, having a good group of friends or family goes a long way. That will make sure that any place you go, whether it's accessible or not, you're going to be taken care of. Make sure they understand your limits, they know what works for you, what doesn't, and make sure you can be you around them, because regardless of whether it's accessible or not, having that support group around you will help you out of any situation. And I think that's the most important thing. Please, if you have any questions or any concerns or anything you guys want to talk about, and I will never stop saying that at the end of my videos, because this is all for you guys. You know, I have ideas. I know some of the issues in the disabled community, and I try to come up with videos, but I want to know what's on you guys' mind. I want to know what's going on in you guys' circles, because we need to talk about these issues in order to make an effective change. And that's my daughter crying in the background. I'm so sorry. I will talk to you guys later. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, mommy duties. So I gotta go. Bye.